Hello. Arby, Julio, Abby, hello. Consta, hello. How are you guys doing? The Wise Fox. I love it, says right on time, because I was thinking the same thing. The whole time I was getting ready, the whole time I was getting here, right on time, always at the right time. So thanks for affirming that. Linda, hello. Secretly Soul, hello. Fresh Nugs, hi guys. Nathan, Rebecca, hi. Sophie, Lily, hello. Brandon. Brandon's here so everyone can clap now. Rebecca, Omri, hi. Hey Yoka, what up? Emily, hi. Gwen, hello. Jenna, hello. Dina, hi. And Kita, hi. Emily said you were just thinking about me too. I guess we were connected. Malachi, hello. McKenna, hello. Cole, hi, thanks. Duddy, Earthchild, Narissa, F Dreama, Maria, Gabrielle, Databug. On time for once. Welcome. Tiffany, hello. I am powerful. Hello. I like your screen name. Bradley, hi. Floral Court, hello. Bobby, hi. Thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Gabby, Gabby says, I have news. Let's hear it. Simona, hi. How are we? How's everyone doing? Hassan, hello. Hazel, hi. How come I don't see you in the... Hazel. How come I see you on the YouTube, but I don't see you on the main chat? That's so strange. Jaleel, hello. Bevo, hello. Hope you had a magical week. I did. Thank you. I did have a great week. It has been magical. Ooh, Gabby says SP booked a weekend to see you. Yes, proud. Who else is celebrating? What are we celebrating? What have we successfully? What have we successfully? what have we done? What's going on with us? What are we proud of? What are we celebrating this week? Well, you guys are typing in the chat what you manifested this week or what we're celebrating this week. I just want to mention that we have a brand new bundle. We'll call it a bundle on my website. It is the Heal and Transform bundle. It is 5 recordings from live workshops, the ones we had over the summer, plus mental diet. So those were Take Them Off the Pedestal, Self-Love, Letting Go, plus mental diet and scripting bundle will be available tomorrow on my website. And they're going to be on sale for Labor Day. So if you're interested in finding out more or getting notified about the sale, you can sign up for emails at my website, roxytalks.com. Okay. Gabby says he also booked a whitewater rafting trip for us, which I'm working on manifesting. Either courage or us having to go on easier rapids. How about both? How about both, right? How about I'm so excited, it's going to be so fun, I'm so courageous, or, I'm so, you go down your own road of like what those words sound like to you. And the rapids were so easy. It was such a great time. I really loved and enjoyed it, right? Like whatever tense you're using, present tense, or like speaking about it as if it already happened. Dina's like, Leanna's back, yes. So yeah, both. You're completely comfortable. You're so excited. It's exactly what you want to do, and you had the time of your life, and you're having the time of your life. Like always, put that in the present tense. I think like you're having the time of your life. Like why put it off for the trip when you can just say that all the time and keep manifesting that for yourself, even if you're not having the time of your life. Shyla in San Diego, hello. Okay, Northwest Wind. Love the channel. Thanks for joining us for the live chat today. Gabby, that's so awesome. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. Oh, Gabby says we were no contact for 3 months and he's been saying friends with benefits. Okay, don't even affirm that anymore. It's old news, doesn't even matter, has nothing to do with what's going on. Like literally forget it. Forget that even happened, because what does that have to do with right now? You know? Simona, like, why are you letting her? Okay, so Simona's question here is, managed to finally talk to him again, celebration, but so then she goes immediately to Butttown. She, in all caps, is still here. What else can I do to erase her, in all caps? Well, stop giving her power. Stop giving her existence. Stop focusing on her. Stop allowing her to exist. Change your story and make it about you. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Dina and Dina. Yeah. And Amanda, thank you. Please thumbs up the video. Go ahead and thumbs it up. Why not? Just click that little button. If you're clicking the chat, you might as well. Hey, okay, says I got some more radio play for my second single and wrote a few new songs for recording soon. Yes, I'm starting to take my business more seriously and I'm dedicated to myself more than ever. So the only thing I would say is I take my business very seriously. I take myself as an artist very seriously. And you don't even have, like, if you're starting to, congratulations, but your language should be that you already do. Ooh, Bevo's going on a trip to Jamaica and staying in a treehouse on the beach. That's vacation 2. That's 2 vacations on the beach and staying in it. That's 2 manifestations. Vacation on the beach and staying in a treehouse. That's freaking awesome. Congratulations. That's really cool. Please, when is that? So we know when to expect the story of the trip, because we want to hear about it, of course. Shishi, talking about cost. So, like, let's not look at money as a deficit or a thing that, takes away or, represents things that you don't have or you can't get. Looking at money as what it is, which is energy. It's an idea, and ideas pay for stuff. So if you decide that it's already paid for, you already have it, or that doesn't matter if you spend it or not, because the more is just going to come back to you, and you start changing the way you think about money, then money's going to change the way it thinks about you, basically. That is a quote from Amanda Francis. Do not let me appear to have written that. The part about, well, yeah, I'm reading her money book right now, so she's helping expand those ideas. Okay. Lorraine, you want to manifest your ex back? Yeah, I have multiple videos on that exact subject on my channel, as well as a webinar or masterclass, I guess, on my website, roxytalks.com, 5 secrets you need to know to manifest a specific person. And also I have the Manifesting a Specific Person workshop on my website, which is a really in-depth program that I created to help you get your ideal relationship, whether it's an ex or not. So there's several levels of ways you can dive into that subject right now in this moment. And yeah, so yeah, and I saw a super chat come through. Danielle, I'm gonna give you, I know I asked people for celebrations. I only read a couple of them, but that's okay. Well, if there's more, I'll see them. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, what are your thoughts on visualizing versus inner conversations? My thought is, like, why are we talking either or? I mean, I know what you're asking. I mean, I assume what you're asking me, but my answer is there's no why both? Like the fact that you put verses is where where it's catching me a little bit, is because why are we this or thating? Why aren't we bothing? You're always not that we're always visualizing, but you're always doing visualizations and inner conversations naturally about every subject under the sun. So when you what are my thoughts? Do you think it's effective to use the fact that I'm constantly visualizing and doing inner conversations naturally to my benefit and use them to describe only what I want? Would that be effective? I'd say, yeah, it'd be probably pretty fucking effective. So I don't know exactly what you're asking, but I don't think there should be a versus. I think when you're visualizing, when you're daydreaming, when your mind goes off and does little daydreams, or when images pop up in your head, be aware of what you're doing. This comes back to my 360 method. It's my signature method. I always say it breaks down to awareness and discipline. Those are the two things. That's the cornerstone of my method. You need to be aware of what you're doing. So you need to be aware that when you're having those thoughts or those visions pop up in your head, that they're creating the world you're living in. They're building the environment that your manifestations are coming to you through. So if you don't build the right environment, the right manifestations are not going to come. So when your mind goes to picturing something, you need to be paying attention and make sure that that picture that you're sending out is not manifesting in what you don't want. And when you are having inner conversations with someone in your mind, whether it's deliberate or just natural, like we do all the time, you're controlling what you're thinking about. You're aware that you're doing it, and you're controlling the conversation so that it goes in your favor at all times. Hi, Bethany. How are you? I've seen you popping up lately. Sana, what's up, girl? Hi. Ooh, I like Rebecca comes in affirming strong. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm going to win the finals and become a pro. No other option. Okay. Rebecca, how about this? Yes, you are in the best shape of your life. You always win, no matter what it is you put your focus on. If I'm in the competition, sorry, everybody else, you're going home second place at best. But either way, I'm here to win. I always do. And I am a pro now. Right? So let's just add a little more power. If it's I just heard Esther Hicks say this today. I thought it was really interesting. She said, if something will be, if you're talking about your manifestation in the future, if it will be something, then what you're saying is it's not now. And that's what's important. So it's, when is it going to be, if you're always saying it's not now? Because it's always, all you have is now. So if every now moment you're saying it's not here, then it's never going to be here until you stop saying it's not here. And so still until you start saying it is here. Okay, Danny, I see you. Just give me 1 second, please. There it is. Thank you, Dina. And thank you, Leanne. They're both linking, if you're looking through the chat. Dina and Leanne are linking videos, courses, free downloads, anything that we have that will help you with your questions. So just kind of be on the lookout for those. And I also pinned to the chat my link if you want to sign up for one-on-one coaching to have me help you pinpoint your limiting beliefs, write new affirmations, figure out where you might be blocking yourself, yada, yada, yada. So that is linked in the chat as well, pinned to the chat. Okay. Danny, thank you so much for the super chat, says, I'm manifesting a new online business, and I would love to affirm that I create money and connections online with ease. All right. Okay. First of all, thank you for using money to ask about money. You know, even though it's just a super chat, you used money to invest in knowledge that you know will bring you back way more than that money that you just used to ask the question, right? So I do want to just recognize you for that and say that that's how you want to use money and how you want to spend it, is by appreciating what it's getting for you and knowing, because you can choose to know anything, that it's going to come back to you bigger, right? In bigger quantities, simply for, just for the fact that it does. So first off, okay, take that with your ideas about money, okay? Secondly, you said, I would love to affirm that I create money and connections online with ease. Any thoughts on how I can do this? Like you just did. Like that's literally all you would love to affirm I create money. Here, this is how you do it. I'm gonna tell you. I would love to affirm that I create money and connections online with ease. How do you do that? Here it is. I create money and connections online with ease. That's literally all it is. You just affirmed it right there. So, okay. I'm trying to like sift through all the like multitude of things that are going on in my, like all the things I'm hearing. First thing I need to say is that everything you think and say is an affirmation. And it's for everybody listening. Every single thought that you have and utter and all of it and speak out loud is building. It's affirming your reality. Period. It's affirming something. So when you're wondering how to affirm something, that's an affirmation. And you know what it is? It's an affirmation of uncertainty, because it's not an affirmation of I know what I'm doing. And literally, that's all you have to say when you don't know what you're doing is, oh, just kidding, I know. If you don't know something, the fastest way to finding the information to it, I promise you, is to stop saying you don't know it in the moment and say, oh, just kidding, I do know it. I know, I know it. And then distract yourself with something. You will be led to the information faster than you could kick it into submission, So first off. Second, you ask any thoughts on how I can do this with self-concept. Okay. So understand that your money concept is your self-concept. These are the same things. Your worth, about your ability to create, build, maintain, save, whatever money, is embedded within your self-concept. It's the same thing, right? So like how do I say this? Like in math, when it's like this thing, I don't know, it's in school, but like this thing is a part of this thing is a bigger part. So the self-concept is it's a big old thing. Money concept like fits into it. Like your money concept is your self-concept. Your self-concept isn't necessarily just your money concept. It's more than that. But your money concept in general is self-concept, because it's about the ability of the self to do blank with money, or whatever it is that you're talking about. So how can you do this with self-concept? This goes to the same answer for everybody. When you're trying to manifest anything and you're asking, should I work on self-concept, or how do I do this while I'm doing self-concept? The answer is the only thing that fucking matters is your self-concept, because your money is your self-concept. Your SP is your self-concept. If you're not working on your self-concept, you are focusing on something outside of yourself. You're wasting time and energy. You're withering your fucking life away. I'm going to affirm something. Sometimes I try to avoid affirming like what I see on a large whole, because I don't want to, shift the energy there, I guess, or like put it into, doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm already thinking it. So, but at the same time, it is my duty, I believe, as a coach and as a person talking about these things, to point out when I see things like in mass. And I just like we must understand that like your self-concept is the thing. The reason why your SP is not here is because you're working on them and not yourself. They are energy reflecting from you. You're worried about your reflection when you're not looking at what is being reflected. It's like maddening. It's maddening to me sometimes. And I want to, like, I'm getting to the point where I want to, like, grr, to everybody, because you're like, your SP is not going to do it for you. Your money is not going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself in order for that to come to you that way. You have to be it first. So if you're talking about money and self-concept, you need to look at every single thought that you have about money and analyze it if it's actually true, if you need to continue thinking it, if it's going to bring you to the level of success that you desire or want to be at, or if it's bullshit, which I'm sure it is if we're talking about it, and what you need to do to replace it. And it's like so much could be done so much faster if every single person here stopped looking outward at what they're wanting to manifest and what's missing in their life and started looking inward and trying to figure out how they can make themselves feel like that all of the time, or as much of the time as humanly possible. If that were your only focus, every person sitting here listening right now, if your only focus 100% of the time was how to make yourself feel fulfilled, safe, satisfied, content, excited, optimistic, stable, trusting, if all you did all day, every day was make yourself feel that way by doing the things that bring you that feeling and thinking about things in a way that bring you that feeling, you wouldn't have to lift a finger. Your SP would be knocking at your door, massaging your feet every fucking day. You think there's a joke why I put that in the fucking affirmations? That's not a joke. That's a reality. Okay? So if you're wondering why blah, 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 blah hasn't happened, it's because you won't stop looking at why it's not happening, looking for it, saying it's not here. It will, it won't, it hasn't. I don't know why. When, where's my manifestation? Never looking at this, trying to fulfill this now with what you already have. Okay? That's the answer always. And like every manifestation channel says the same shit. Why do you think that? Because it's the answer. You know, it's like everybody's looking for this other way around it. How can I make my SP come without me dealing with my fucking bullshit first? I don't know. You got me. I don't have an answer for you. Because if you do manifest them, it's going to end up in some BS and you're going to be right back here on the fucking live asking the same fucking questions every week. And the viewer count's like drop. Everyone's like, I ain't getting yelled at. Listen, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do right now and clean that up, because I don't want to see that anymore. And I don't want to affirm it anymore. I don't want to react to it anymore. I don't want to have the story going. So what I see, actually, what I fucking see all the time, which is so amazing, is people coming to the channel just to affirm what's going right and just to affirm what they're working on in a way that is indistinguishable between whether or not it's already happened in the 3D versus whether they're, I don't even, why even finish the sentence. And I love and appreciate so much seeing so many comments and DMs and messages from people saying, this is working out in this way because I say it, period. That's it. So congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing that. All right. And there's the channel. There it is. I don't even need to read anything else, right? Right? Please. Oh boy. Okay. I want to stay up there. I'm like, I want to stay up there. I want to stay there. I want to stay there. I want to stay there. I only want to read. I only see those kind of comments. Besides, says I'm going through the 30 days of alignment once again. Awesome. Do it. Do it as many times as you can. I am Candace. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't like to sugarcoat shit. It's not my thing. It's not my deal. Like in real life or anything. I'm just not, I don't have time. Sean, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. It's not me being upset. That's me being very passionate about seeing others get it, that nothing matters, like at all. Any circumstance you think is in the way, any problem you think you have, anything that you've lived before that you don't want to live, it's gone the second you realize that it's not real. It's not real. It's gone right now. It's just gone. It's not even there. It's not even a real past. You're just bringing it with you. You think all your bullshit is real, so it is, but it's not even really real. You know, like, why do most, I don't want to say most, I haven't talked to most of the smartest people in the planet, but why do a very large number of the smartest people on the planet think that this shit is an illusion and a simulation? Like, we know everything's energy. We know that matter is 99.999% empty space. We've known this stuff is, the world rearranges through our conception of it. Like, that's science. This is real, really happening. That's real stuff. And so many of us are just refusing to look beyond what they see around them and just who fucking cares what's happening around you? For God's sake, don't repeat it again. Are you kidding me? You just said it again. Oh, you just thought it again. Oh, you just reacted again. Are you out of your mind? That's not what I want to say sometimes. That's really what I want to say sometimes. I want to be like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Did you really just say that again? I listen to like Esther Hicks, and I'm like yelling at the TV. I'm like, there he goes, going to fucking butt town again. My husband's just laughing at me. I'm like, don't fucking say it then. Then don't even fucking say it. Because I get all fired up. But it's because of love. I'm like, it's so plainly obvious as day once you get it. And it just, when you see other people doing it, you just want to be like, just literally don't say that and say what you want it to be and just keep doing it that way. Who cares if it's not real? It'll happen if you stop feeding into the doubts and the fears and the worries. Like, you just have to turn your attention away and turn your attention away and turn your attention away and have somewhere better to turn your attention to. Make that a practice every single day. And it becomes what you do. And then you see it working out in your world and you just keep going. And, you know, like, I've been saying the same shit for 2 years on this channel. I had another channel before it for like a year and a half. I've been saying the same thing for years now, guys. Like, it's the same. You just have to be aware of what you're doing, aware of what you're thinking, aware of how you're reacting, aware that a feeling inside of you is happening and it has nothing to do with where you're going next. And it probably doesn't even have anything to do as much with the current moment as you might think, because a lot of our emotions that we feel when we get triggered by daily dumb things like picking up our phone and things like that, it's like that's all a bunch of old stuff that you haven't dealt with, that's getting, like, the light switch just got turned on and you're like, oh shit, there's a fucking billion cockroaches in this room. So anyways, it's all, you know, I really do, I scream at you because I care. It's like I've said before, I'm a very expressive person. I'm like big and boisterous and loud naturally. And I get like these rushes of emotion when or not emotion, but energy when I'm on Mindset Monday. And so it comes out as yelling because of the resonance with which I speak, the excitement with which I speak, and then energy behind the like channel that I'm kind of translating. So it sounds like yelling because that's how my voice sounds when I'm loud and passionate. So any hoodles. Oh my God, Danny, God, that, like, what you just said is like a time capsule. Like, I can't even like express to you. Like, Danny says SP culture on YouTube. Like, I wish that anyways, that just like blew my mind in so many ways. Like, it's so true. It's oh my God. And it's so hungry. It's so like, more. I need more. It's not here. Why isn't it here? Tell me why it's not here. Why isn't my X here? Like, it's a hungry fucking monster. And I'm affirming that. That's how I'm seeing it. So, I'm seeing like a cute little bunny and just wants to be petted and loved. And everybody's we're having the best life ever. Everything's pink and fucking sparkly. Okay. Gemma, thank you so much for the super chat. I love that name. Says, hey, Roxy, your videos changed my life and I never felt better. If I dream about my manifestation, does it mean it's close or my subconscious? Okay. First of all, thank you very much. I appreciate you and congratulations on your progress through your journey. If you dream about your manifestation, doesn't mean it's close. How about this? It's always close. It's always close. It's just like, how many times a day do you push it away? So that's kind of how I want to answer the first part about it. Is it close or in my subconscious? Now, I personally believe that if you are dreaming about your manifestation, then it is being soaked through the layers. Like I just see like earth, like layers of sediment and just like, going down deep down. So that's my personal belief. I do think that if you are dreaming about your manifestation, it's in there deep, right? So I'll give you an example. I just had a dream about like I said, I'm reading the let me get, hold on. I need to release all that energy from the last couple things. Thanks, babe. I have the best husband in the world. Well, first, before I do want to say, we do have a Labor Day sale tomorrow on my new bundle called the Heal and Transform bundle. It's 5 recordings of live workshops that we've had. Take them off the pedestal, self-love, letting go, mental diet, and scripting bundle. Scripting and mental diet are not available anywhere else, so you can get them in the Heal and Transform bundle, which drops tomorrow, with a little flash sale for Labor Day. So roxytalks.com for more information if you want to sign up for emails and get notified once the sale hits. You can sign up at my website. So I've been reading this book. It's called Rich as Fuck by Amanda Francis. And because I'm reading this book right now and there's journal questions and things like that, and obviously it's challenging and helping me upgrade my own money story, I had a dream, not last night, the night before, about money or about working and things like that. That just made me laugh because I was like, okay, obviously I'm moving something in there. That's all. Like, I didn't look at the dream as like, oh, see, I don't believe that, blah, blah, blah. I just looked at it as like, I'm moving stuff around downstairs, like in the basement. So it's working. So that's why I wanted to answer your question, but I'm going to tell you guys my dream because it's funny. And if if anybody's a Below Deck fan, then it'll be even funnier. And you kind of have to be like a real Below Deck fan for it to really make sense. But I had a dream that I went back to work at a restaurant. And I will say, in the dream, I knew that I was just going back to help. Like, this isn't going to be permanent. So fuck you guys. Like, not anything bad, but like, that's like where I came from before I was doing this. So like, never again. It's, in my whatever, I'm not available for that anymore. So I had this dream. I was working back in a restaurant, but at least it wasn't like, oh, I have to be back here for money. It was more just like, yeah, I'm fucking helping you out. And there was 2 people there that were like trying to fuck me up. The first girl was, if you watch Below Deck, she's the chief stew of the very first season of regular Below Deck. I can't remember her name right now. That girl was like trying to get me fired. And I don't remember why. She didn't like me or something like that. And that's why I was like, bitch, I'm trying to help you out. Like, fuck you. Like, trying to get me fired from this job I'm helping out at. And then there was another girl who is on this current season of Below Deck Med. What is her name? I just watched it last night. Lexi. And nothing against her, but I think probably because she's like kind of caused like drama in the season. In my dream, that girl was trying to like mess up my marriage and was trying to say that she was like, you cheated on your husband with me last month. And I was like, bitch, I think I would remember that. Anyway, so I'm having this dream as I'm working on my money story, elevating everything and growing the way I'm thinking about money, that I'm back in a restaurant and not 1, but 2 bitches are trying to like ruin my like career and my home life. So that's literally all. That's the only thing. So anyways, I could see how some people might take that as like, oh no, is it not working? Or am I gonna like, I just thought it was like funny, like, oh, it's been a while since I had a restaurant dream, like I must be shaking some shit up. So to answer your question, if you dream about your manifestation, doesn't mean it's close. It is always close. Or is it in your subconscious? I would say, my personal opinion, I do believe it's in your subconscious. And yes, it is close. So congrats. You're doing great. Stay on track. Keep affirming that it's working out because it is. Chinu, I hope I said your name right. I'm sorry. Chanyu. God, okay. I really want to pronounce everyone's name right. So, what do you think about meditation? I think do it daily. I love it. It's very important practice for me, and I suggest everyone do it daily as well. Simply Me, God's Child. Thank you so much for the super chat. Did you have a question? And okay. Tiffany, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Says just showing love. I've been listening to you since late 2019 and was really put to the mental test. I got so adamant about having a better situation in spite of what was going on and just deciding it was a good thing. Changed everything and been blessed. I'm proud of you and I appreciate you and love you and so glad that you are here and that we've been able to connect through this channel and these videos. And that goes for everybody here. Thank you for being here and sticking by and coming through and hanging out with us and living your best life. Dina said your mom is a legit Below Deck fan. Oh, okay. Mom, let's talk because I got my mother-in-law into it now too. And we love Below Deck. It's one of those, it's just so, such an addicting show once you start watching it. Okay. I'm looking for Simply Me, God's Child question. Oh, here we go. Okay. What if you keep manifesting your SP and every time he comes back, he's not the way I want and he argues and acts unhappy? So without knowing what your deal is and what your patterns are, I can just say vaguely, like, first off, keep manifesting and every time he comes back, he's not the way that you want. That's a story that's repeating. Is going to keep you coming back and forth and having a back and forth revolving door relationship with this person. And it's going to keep them from being the way that you want them to be whenever they come back. Because now you're living in a reality where they keep coming back, but every time they do, they're not what you want. They're unhappy. It's not a good situation, right? So there's a few things that need to happen. First off, you have to figure out what's going on within you and what thoughts you think and I can already tell you some of them right now. The thoughts are, they keep coming back. It's not the way I want it. He's arguing. He's acting unhappy. It's the expectation of it, the fear of it, the worry of it. I know this is going to be how it's going to be when it comes back. Even though I try, it still ends up like this. All of those stories that you're telling constantly, let's just say if that was a reality you were voting for, you're voting for that one more often than you're voting for the reality where he's here to stay. He's the perfect partner for me. We have a great relationship and he's completely fulfilled and so am I. That's the reality you want. So that's what you need to be affirming no matter what happens. So if he's arguing, you need to not argue back. Or let me back up. I don't know what the dynamic of your relationship is. So don't take relationship advice from me here. But what I'm saying is that He argues, you agree that he argues, the cycle repeats itself. Do you see what I'm saying? So in order for him to stop arguing, you need to stop taking the bait, meaning you need to stop reacting mentally the way that you normally would. If it's something in the physical that keeps it going, then stop doing that as well if you want to, like let's say that if he says something and he says something smart that he knows is going to get you, and it always gets you, and it tricks you into an argument with him, then the next time he does that, you're going to be like, my life's great, everything works out perfectly, we have such a great relationship. Or you're not going to do the normal thing you do. If it's just him, he's just going to do what he does, then you need to stop defining him that way. You need to stop looking at him that way. Stop expecting him to be that way. And when he does be that way, you're reacting differently internally at the very least, if not externally, if that is also necessary for the overall change. Okay. Which again, I don't know your situation, so I can't tell you exactly what to do. And then if he acts unhappy, you need to start saying he's happy. And you also are nowhere in this question. And so, I think you need consistency for yourself and to make yourself happy more often. The fact that your person's not happy and is looking for reasons to express that, maybe kind of breaking down what you're saying here, tells me that that's what's going on within you, and or some form of that, right? And the fact that it keeps coming back in tells me that you're not consistent with yourself or with your practice or what you're doing, because at some point, back and forth happens because at some point, you won't allow yourself to think good things long enough to make the bad things kind of stay away for good. The book we're reading right now in the book club, The Big Leap, that book would be really good for you because it talks about how and why we reach this set point where we won't let ourselves experience good beyond that before worth, fear, doubt, insecurity, worry, all that stuff kicks in. And then you end up manifesting more bullshit for yourself to bring yourself back down to a manageable comfort level. So I would say, have to figure out what you're doing to ping pong yourself back and forth, and then stop doing the whether the pinging or the ponging is the problem, stop doing whatever those are and keep pinging or keep ponging and just do that one thing. And even if you feel like, if you keep pinging and you feel like you're ponging, you keep pinging, because it doesn't matter about the physical response, as long as you're keeping the signal straight in your mind and still manifesting and thinking the way that you need to think in order to match up to the reality you want to be in, or think the thoughts that version of you is thinking just on a regular daily basis. Okay. Powers of Tarot. Where did this go? I don't know where the thing went, but Powers of Tarot says, I manifest. Oh, there. Wait. I manifest. Where did it go? Manifested a physical copy of. I'm just going to do it from memory. There it is. Manifested a physical copy of the Power now. It's a sign that I should finally read it, huh? Yeah, I'd say so. And it's an easy read. Just start. Literally start right now. There's no reason not to. And then also says, I'm waiting for the book review on The Big Leap. I'm halfway through and love it. Great recommendation. Okay. Yeah, you're reading The Big Leap. Glad you love it. Please come to the website and leave your opinion on it. Leave your genius zone as well, so we can talk about it. And actually, the podcast episode that's coming out this Wednesday is going to be about The Big Leap. So, yeah. Priya got a marriage proposal from listening to our sexy meditation. Malachi, did you hear that? Oh, Abby, I just now see you say bye. I didn't see anything before that. Sorry. Shanti, would I ever write a book? Yes, I am writing a book. I've been writing a book for a while. I just need to put more time into it, and I will. But yes, thank you. I am definitely writing a book, and I'm excited to release it. Cara, stay focused. Yeah, if you find yourself feeling off, go back to what works. What works always is meditation, affirmations, motivational videos. Like I still, I started my day today with Esther Hicks just cause like it's always good to have that stuff going in versus, who knows what else could be going in there. What do I recommend for someone that manifested their SP into a different relationship? Number one, work on your issues with worth and why you think that your person should be better off with someone else. And number two, manifest them to be yours and stop affirming that they're with someone else. Anastasia, check out my video on free will. Prime typokinesis. Is that kinesics? I'm good at reading. Addicted to my pod. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Leanne had a sneak peek at the podcast. Leanne says Wednesday's episode is going to be good. She'll be reviewing The Big Leap, and it's got some juicy info in there. The Big Leap is good. It's literally been changing my life the last few weeks. Or it got me to change what I was doing. You want to move out west? You're already here, Verse. You're already here. Hassan, what can we manifest if our partner wants monogamy and we don't? Manifest that they want what you want and you guys are on the same page and everything is working out perfectly and you're completely open to the same things and committed in the same ways. And they're happy to be on the same page as you. Powers of Tarot says tasks are not part of my zone of genius. What kind of tasks? Some of them are. Valen says, it's been a year since I came to a live. I really need to get back on track. Welcome back. Sana says, man, so many people affirming circumstances on here. You know what's funny is earlier I affirmed that I don't see it, and I haven't seen any of that. Manifesting works. Oh my God. I just see people affirming how good they're doing. Visaya says, I'm confident about my future. Can you say I'm confident about my now? Aquarian, where have you been? It's almost like a reunion today. There's a lot of people on that haven't been here for a while. Amber says, I actually stopped watching one of your videos to watch the live. That's the only reason you should ever stop watching one of my videos is to come watch me live. Winning Life on the Daily. You should read. This will be our next book. I'm hesitant to. Sometimes I read through the books so fast that we do in our book club that like by the time they it's coming out in the podcast stuff, I'm like already halfway through my next book, which this will be our next book. So if you want to order it ahead of time, actually, how about that? There we go. There's a reason. That makes sense. If you want to order Rich as F by Amanda Francis before the next go around, this will be our next money book, this will be our next book club book. But Winning Life on the Daily, you asking for my best affirmations for manifesting money, you should 100% read this book. It's really, really good. And the thing about manifesting money, it's like I could give you, I have a video talking about manifesting money, and I have money affirmations. I have several videos, and like there's probably like 30 to 50 affirmations in those videos alone, like on the low end, probably between those videos. And it's, that's fine. And you'll listen to it, but like manifesting funny fast, manifesting money fast. What that says to my ears is I need money right now. I don't have it, which tells me that you don't know how to maintain money. You don't have money worth. Maybe you don't think money lasts. You don't know how to like get, you know what I mean? Like it opens a whole host of I don't have money type thoughts just in how do I manifest money fast? That question alone. So understand that part of manifesting money fast is not needing it, A, and B, the biggest part of it is getting rid of and getting to the bottom of your own limiting beliefs and things that you say about money on a daily, maybe hourly basis, maybe even more frequently, about money, about paying bills, about paying for yourself, about what you can afford, about what's not here, about what's not there, about what they have, what you don't have, how come you don't, how much it would be easier if you did, and all that other stuff. What I have to do to get it, how hard it is to get it, how hard it is to keep it, how easy it is to lose it, all of that stuff. That is why you need money fast, because of all of those things combined. So if you were able to notice every time you did that and stopped doing it and turned it into actually have infinite amounts of money. I have unlimited money. I have access to all the money I need. I always have more than enough money, or something like that. Then you wouldn't need to manifest money fast because you'd already have it. So how do you manifest money fast? Say that you already have it. Say that you don't need it. Say that it's here now. Know that whatever it is that you need to pay for with it is already taken care of, and then distract yourself. That's the easiest thing I can say. Like that's the fastest way I can say. But I have multiple videos on it. I have affirmation videos. I just said some affirmations about them, and I gave you a book. So if you did all those things, I'm sure you'd have the money you need to buy, in a couple of days, if not the end of the week. I mean, I hear people manifesting like $7,000 overnight and shit from like, if you go and look at the comments on those videos, there's people manifesting all kinds of money all the time. And it's just like, money's everywhere. It's energy. It's like not real, it's just a concept. So once you get hip to the concept, the rest is good. The rest is Gucci, literally. Okay. If you're homeless and your business is slow with income and you don't want a traditional job and you're on a time crunch, and how do you manifest a home income to sustain yourself? Again, same deal. All you did was list me all the reasons why. Well, no, not all. Just some of the reasons why you don't think you can have it. Now, break down this. Why don't you think you can have it? And I don't mean, because of this, and I had this, and I'm homeless, and I'm, or whatever. I'm thinking, no, literally, why don't you think you can have it? Action. Why aren't you in this moment thinking that you can? Because you can. Why waste a second wondering how when you could spend that second saying that you have? And I know, never mind. Sorry, I thought you were a different Maya. I was like, okay, I know you've been here for a while. This is a different Maya. I may not have ever seen you before. So I was about to throw a you've been here long enough, but I can't do that. I can't in good conscience say that. So how do you sustain yourself that's up here? If you're worrying about money, you're not getting it. Like it'll come through, but generally just enough to get you by, just enough to help you survive, just above the level that you couldn't possibly think past going, right? It's like this is in tomorrow's podcast, but like everybody has their bottom rung and everyone has their glass ceiling. I think I've talked about this before too here. We have our own idea of what's possible for us, and most of us only navigate within that back and forth, or some area of it, right, throughout our whole lives. Your bottom is going to save you from going too far down, from being too fucking broke. But your top is going to stop you from getting anywhere that you probably want to go, as long as you keep this top energy level in place. And that comes with the thoughts that you think. All of these thoughts that you just said down here are down here thoughts. They're not up here thoughts. They're not past that thought for sure. They're way the fuck down here thoughts. So if you're homeless, then I would say that word should never, ever, ever be allowed to enter into your fucking vocabulary again. I'm not available for that. I always have somewhere to go. I will always have a roof over my head. I will always be okay. I am always okay. I am okay right now. Like, you got to change your language, even if it's not true in the moment. If you change your language and stick to it, it will become true. That's just how it works. So if you're homeless and your business is slow with income, first of all, why are you saying that? You need to say the opposite. Business is booming. Money is coming through all the time. You're not, it's just simply not an option for you to not have that. And that comes with monitoring your thinking and making sure that you're not telling yourself that you don't have it and that you are H word. I'm not going to say it for you. So your business is booming. It's working out. Everything's coming through as it always does. You have an endless stream and supply of income, infinite wealth, and clients, or whatever it is that you want, that want to pay you for what you want to do. Who cares if you don't want a traditional job? Who does? Nobody does. What does that even have to do with what we're talking about? And I mean that, with kindness, like, just, so what? Why is that even in the story? Get it out of there. It doesn't matter. It's literally irrelevant. You're on a time crunch. That's a problem. What does the time crunch say? I don't have it. I'm gonna need it fast. If I don't get it by this made up thing that I call a date or time, I'm going to what? Physically die, explode, evaporate. You know what I mean? Those are affirmations and a reality you're choosing over and over and over with vigor, with the way that you're fearing and worrying and doubting about it, because it's going over and over and over, and you're gaining so much momentum. So you don't need anything. You have it already. You do have a home. You do sustain yourself. Your business is booming. You could have a $10,000 day tomorrow and all this would be fucking irrelevant. And you'd be like, why did I? Can you erase the internet? Like, it's just, you understand that this is not the kind of thinking that's going to help you succeed and flourish as a business owner or as a person in general. And you got to get a hold of the thinking before the 3D reality is going to change. If you're waiting for it the opposite, then just enjoy being on the couch. I think I saw a super chat. Malachi. I just heard Malachi like, oh my God, super chat. Okay. Am I naturally curly? Yes, I am. I'm so curly naturally. But yes, I am. Destiny, my fiance has been dealing with alcohol. He was sober for a few months. He relapsed, now is in jail due to it. How can I think this in a better light for him to be sober and for us to grow together? You just said it. You just said what you want. He's sober and we are growing together. That's where you start. That's what it is. That's what you want. So every time you start to look around and feel sad or sorry for your situation, use that as an opportunity to affirm what you just said here. You know what? I'm glad he's sober now and we're growing together. And this is the best thing for us both. Move on, distraction, do something for yourself that makes you feel good. Mel D says, hi, Roxy, I want to thank you for helping me improve my quality of life. I'm also grateful for how you make a lot of your resources free for us. Everything is fine, best case scenario. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate you. Okay, I see a super chat. Okay, Heather. Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate it. It says, the business is booming one is super powerful. I have been so busy this summer because of that one. Hashtag grateful. I am indispensable to my employers. Yeah. Just in general to everybody. Because you are. KS. Okay. I like this question. It says, if you're manifesting clear skin, should you first start by accepting your skin for how it looks now, or is it not necessary? Okay, here's the deal. I want to say yes, but I also mean like yes and no. You want to accept it for what it is without affirming that it's not what you want. Does that make sense? Like, you accept it because like, okay, if you didn't have any skin, you'd be really fucking sad. Like, life would be excruciating if you didn't have it, and you'd be so thankful for skin even if it was not clear, right? Like, who fucking cares if you don't have skin? Like, it's much bigger deal than what it looks like on the outside. Okay? So you can be grateful and accepting of your skin now and understand that, like, just because you don't like the way that the, texture of your facial skin looks, like, you don't put down your entire fucking largest organ of your whole body. You know what I mean? So, because it's listening. And the more you say that your skin is not clear, how could it be clear if you keep calling it not clear when it's doing what you say? So yes, you look in the mirror and you say, damn, my skin is fucking clear. My skin looks great. It's beautiful. I accept myself as how I am now because damn, I look great. Like, you don't put yourself down. It doesn't matter what your eyeballs see. You say what you want it to be, period. And every single time you make that a habit. Because right now, your habit is looking in the mirror and saying that it's not clear. And that's why it's not clear. If you made a habit of looking in the mirror and saying it was clear, it would be clear. And however that comes about, doesn't really matter. Whether that's you finding the right skincare, or you getting on a diet that clears your skin up, or figuring out something you were using wasn't good for you, or getting a facial. It doesn't really matter how it comes about. It's just the fact that you say that it is clear and not react to it and define it as unclear, which is the main problem, so that the clarity can just be what it is. Heather says, I'm glowing. Yes, I love it. Hassan, what are my thoughts on witchcraft? It's all the same. Witchcraft, manifestation, prayer. It's all the same shit. At the end of the day, your thoughts are manifesting constantly. So anything that you think with intention and like decide it's whatever is going to be the outcome, it's going to happen, just because that's how Earth works. How do you change straight hair to wavy hair with manifesting? Quit calling it straight. It's fucking wavy. Okay. Leanne, thanks for quoting that one. Leanne quoted some great, grade A Roxy affirmations for skincare. Ivana says, I wish I felt that peace more and more. Say that you do. I feel peaceful every fucking day. I'm always peaceful. Everything feels so peaceful. Insert thoughts of peace into your day as many times as possible. Gemma, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. Okay. Tina? Man. Wish I could say everyone's name right. I do say everyone's name right every time. How to handle the purge when opposites of your intention / affirmations are occurring. Hold on tight. How the fuck do you get through a storm on a boat? You fucking hold on tight and hope for the best. You know what I mean? It's like, you just know that you're going to get through the storm eventually, and you want to get through the storm, right? Like, if you were on a boat and it started storming, hopefully you wouldn't just give up and die. You'd want to make it through and get off that fucking boat, like get it to safe harbors and get off of it. So That's what you do. You hold on tight, you soothe yourself, you stay calm, you keep focused, and you know that it's working out, and this is good because it's getting us to a brighter horizon or whatever. Emery. Emily, she's probably thinking all kinds of things about me yelling. Emily was talking about my cat. Oh, this side. This cat right here. She's cute. Oh my God, look how cute you are. Sarah says the super chat not sending. Maya, thank you. You're very sweet. I appreciate you. Erica B, thank you so much for the super chat, says, hey, Roxy, my friend and I finally started a band. Awesome. It's our dream to do music for a living. How do we pursue this 100% without putting on a pedestal? Okay. You need to read The Big Leap. That's our book. What is the book club book that we're reading right now? And that's just musician to musician. I'm telling everybody, but musician to musician, you have to read it. Okay. And then also understanding that getting to do what you love as a career is best case scenario, and not like if you're lucky you'll get it, meaning like you keep living in the passion of creating, and then also knowing and affirming and telling yourself that your money comes from that, and your music career is doing great when you're making music. You're not worrying or doubting or telling yourself a story about how hard it is, or any of that stuff that comes along with the music industry. Like all of the notions about who can have it and how you can get it and all that stuff is just fake. It's just not real. So don't let any of the preconceived notions or stories about fame and ability to achieve enter or hang out in your mind while you're creating. When you're not creating, you want to make sure that you're keeping thoughts away. I'm trying to think of an example. I'm trying to think of a job. I don't know why. I don't know what, this is just the only thing that's coming to my mind. But if if your dream was to work in a restaurant or something, how do we pursue this? Well, just go work in a restaurant. What do you mean? And then you just work at it, know that you're doing good, say that you're doing good. It's it's the same concept. So you just need to work on it and not think about how the money comes through, not think of it as a need to come through, not think of it as this is my dream and we're going to make it someday. None of that shit. That's old, outdated, antiquated gatekeeping type of mentality. And it's just I'm doing what I love, and it's fucking great, because the more that I express myself creatively as an artist, the more financial independence and freedom comes my way. And I'm literally paid to do what I love, and it's great. So when you're in a different headspace of, not thinking of the idea of being a musician is very lackful. The idea of the industry is very lack. There's only so many jobs. There's only so many this. You got to know somebody. You got to have a record deal. All the bullshit that comes along with it. But that's not true. It's just what people say. I don't know why, to keep people out. Maybe, who knows? So fuck all that. Who cares? You can make music in your bedroom. You don't need anybody to tell you different. So just understand that the pedestal is a concept. The music industry is a concept. The idea that you have to have blah, 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 blah is a concept. And it's just one that you hold that makes your reality true. or I should say, makes your reality look like that. So change what you think about your ability to live off music and how music, that music replenishes you. Music fills your bank account. Ooh, I like that. Music fills your bank account, keeps it filled, keeps it full, keeps it fat, keeps it fit, keeps it popping, keeps it growing. Like all that stuff, music does that. I'm also saying this for myself. I'm going to use these now. And then just go into it with love, and just for the love and appreciation of doing it. And also read The Big Leap. You need it. Mel says my cat's just walking around on set. That's funny. Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, manifested you guys same day, same birthday. Dated both for a year plus. One found out and I realized I ruined something great. What is my limiting belief? I want a second chance. What is your limiting belief? I mean, I'm sure there's more than just one. What is my limiting belief? Your limiting belief is that you think you need a second chance and you don't have it. That's your limiting belief. You said, I want a second chance. That's what it is. Your limiting belief is that you ruined it. That's your limiting belief. You didn't ruin anything. You took the time to figure out what you wanted and you figured it out. That's all. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So stop acting like it is. Stop acting like you need a chance, because the chance you need to get is from yourself. Give yourself the chance. Stop saying that it's ruined. Say that it's perfectly working out exactly the way it needs to, and that person can't stop thinking about you and is ready to do it now. Like it just is now. I'm going to take a screen cap of these affirmations. Leanne, thanks, Leanne. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you didn't do anything wrong. There's no problem at all. The problem just is that you keep saying there's a problem. And so once you stop saying there's a problem, then there isn't one. The problem is that you say there's a problem, right? The problem is in the sentence, there's a problem, or the idea of the problem. Anushka says, I have a hard time trusting the universe. Say the opposite. Because listen, I have a hard time trusting the universe. You just type that. That is an affirmation that you're using to build your world. So what do you think would happen if you started using the affirmation, I trust the universe and myself? What do you think would happen? You would trust the universe and yourself, because the only reason you have a hard time trusting is because you keep constantly saying that and then doubting yourself and what you're working on, instead of beaming trust. No, I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust the universe, or whatever, over and over and over. How often should you say affirmations? Every single thought you think is an affirmation. So how many do you think you... Okay, hold on. I need to... Hold on. I need to screen cap this real fast. How often should we say affirmations? You're already saying affirmations all day long, every time you think and speak. Okay? Every single one of those is an affirmation, and it's affirming something. So how many should you say? That's not what you need to ask. You need to ask, what affirmations am I using regarding literally every single subject in the entire world, all day, every day? That's the question that you need to know. Because if you're not... So how about this? Not how often should you say affirmations? How many affirmations should you say in alignment with your chosen reality? At least bare minimum 51% of the day. It's a numbers game. How else could you possibly get to your reality if you are not overtaking your old or negative or limiting thoughts with new, expansive, positive ones? How could it happen? So the answer to your question is 51%. I think, I guess. I mean, to me, that's what it makes sense. Like, if if your reality is not what you want it, then guaranteed you are saying more affirmations throughout your day that how do I say this? Reflect or affirm your current reality. You're saying more of those throughout the day than you're saying affirmations that reflect or exist in or affirm your chosen reality. That's it. Doink, doink, doink. That's the doink, doink, doink video. Dina, that's funny. Oh yeah, also tomorrow we have the brand new Heal and Transform bundle going live on my website, roxytalks.com, and it's going to be at a Labor Day flash sale price, and it is 5 live workshop recordings. Take them off the pedestal, letting go, self-love, mental diet, and scripting, which mental diet and scripting are not available anywhere else. So if you want to get in on those, it's all happening tomorrow, roxytalks.com. Labor Day flash sale. And if you want to get notified when the sale goes up, you can sign up for emails at roxytalks.com. Just scroll down to the bottom. Powers is Labor Day soon. It's today. We're in labor right now. But yeah, that's a US thing, obviously, I guess. Never really thought about it. Leanne, yeah. Actually, let's just erase that whole story. Is it Danny or Danny? One of them. Donnie? Danny, Danny, Donnie, Danny. I said your name. Thanks for the super chat. That was easy. Anybody else want me to pay me to say their name? Penny, thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, I don't want to laugh, but I have to chuckle. I don't want to affirm it, but here I go affirming. So, Melissa, how do I, sorry, Penny, I'll get right back to you. Melissa says, I went to your website. How do I buy the bundle you mentioned? It's not coming out till tomorrow. So it's dropping tomorrow with a sale price. So if you want to get notified, you can sign up for the emails at my website. Just scroll down to the bottom of the first page and sign up there. But the bundle will be available tomorrow. Okay. Penny, I don't want to affirm it, but sometimes my 3D partner can be violent. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I didn't even read the rest of yours. I didn't mean to laugh, and I don't mean to make light of it either. I just like to make people aware of what they're doing with their language. Like, I know we're talking about it here, and obviously I'm here for you. And again, I'm sorry for making light of it before I had even read the rest of it. But it all does start with the affirmations, and it does start with the affirming, and it does start with the, I want this, but I call it going to butt town. But anytime the but comes in, you basically just erase the first part of it. So, like, things people say, I'm manifesting my SP, but, and it's like, why did you even bother saying the first part? Because all that matters is the fact that you're about to say why it's a problem, why it's not working. So let's get into yours. And I know it's more personal and on a deeper situation than that. So sometimes my 3D partner can be violent. I act as if, script, and use my affirmations. Don't mention it, but the 3D continues. Well, okay. I've decided now, because of some other things that are also going on in other places in the community, and with this comment, that I have a hard time with this, I'm just going to call it toxic or abusive SP situation, because oftentimes what I've seen is people focusing way too much on trying to change the manifestation and not doing anything or not doing enough of the work to heal whatever is causing that violent behavior. And I don't mean causing as in it's your fault. I mean, not to assume, but I imagine if you have a violent partner that you've probably experienced violence in your life before, or control, or, feel like it may have escalated, but generally this is going to have shown up somewhere in some point in your life before. And it just kind of sets you up for it in the future, because once we fear something, then fear is an expectation. So once we fear something, it's more likely to happen. So part of me with the whole SP thing and this toxic thing and this abusive thing, this has come up a lot, like recently lately. And okay, yeah, you said yes, it has. Okay, so it's like dealing with that is the number one. This is like a blaring siren. It's like the fire alarm's going off and you're asking me what you should do. And I'm like, get the fuck, not saying you're, well, my spirit said, get the fuck out of the house. That's what I wanted to say. I can't, it's not my situation. I can't speak on what you should do. But what I really want to say is get the fuck out of the house. And like, they are a byproduct of what's going on with you internally, and they're not going to stop doing those things until you fix what is bringing it to you, So, it's hard for me as a manifestation coach, because people will come to me and be like, well, Steph, you can manifest anything. It's like, yeah, but like in my head, if you're trying to fix somebody who has put their hands on you, the problem is the fact that you're trying to fix that person, in my opinion, personally. So it's conflicting. My personal opinion conflicts with the advice of, oh, just manifest it out. I'm like, get the fuck away. Like that's how I really truly feel, woman to woman. Get the fuck out of there. But I can't say that as a coach, or maybe I just did. But it's like, this is your life, and you have to you have to keep yourself safe up here and physically. And keeping yourself safe physically does start. I mean, they're both there. They're feeding in and off of each other, the mental aspect, the physical aspect of it. But like as a manifester, I just like this kind of conversation. Let's just say I've seen it going the wrong way. Like, just again, like in recent days, I've seen other people who's appear to have been great. It hasn't been great. And even though they're affirming through it, the damage within them that was caused in childhood, which is not their fault, is still there, manifesting chaos and danger and fear and all kinds of other stuff, and trying to mask that by focusing on their behavior and trying to change it is obviously not doing the trick. It's not doing the work. And so what do if I am just suggesting counseling, get the fuck out of there, safety, get yourself some, a safety net, a support system, people who are going to help you physically, that are not going to leave you alone in that situation at all ever again anymore from this moment forward, getting yourself out of it, and then working on the mental therapeutic side of knowing when and where you do a thought that calls that kind of behavior towards you, so that you can stop it in its tracks and switch to a thought that'll call like, kind and caring treatment towards you. So I honestly, like I'll be real. I'm going to be, honestly, I said it in my very first toxic video years ago. If you're trying to manifest out of a toxic situation, that's the problem. Like we're looking at it surface level thing, and you got something way deeper that's way more important. Like when you want toxicity or to fix it, you're not working on yourself. You're not healing, right? So yeah, just like Hayoko says rewrite later. I mean, rewrite like in Timbuktu, being over there kind and peaceful to other people, but nowhere near you personally. It's like, you don't ever get to come back here after you violate that kind of boundary. And I mean, that's personal. Like, I don't let even friends. If you fuck me over once, like, we are not friends ever again. Like, you don't ever get to fucking mistreat me twice. So that's my own personal line. When it comes to relationships, like, I personally, like, as woman to woman, don't ever let this person anywhere within sniffing range of you ever again. From a manifestation point, can you fix them? I don't know. Can you deal with all the stuff internally and then want to go back there and rehash all that shit and not allow any of it to come back into your mind and affect what the work that you've done to move past it? I don't know. That's on you. I can't answer that question for you, you know? But we're here for you. We are all here for you. And you have a community of people who will love you and be there for you. I promise you, we have the most supportive community. We have the most supportive community ever. I mean that. You can talk to people on YouTube. You can join the Black Moon Society. You can come on the forum and talk to people. Literally, we have people here that will be there for you and support you through this. So don't hesitate to reach out. These are people here that will understand how to speak about your situation when you're going through it, but you dealing with your what's going on internally is number one. And it is for everybody else here, but it's really, in my opinion, dire right now because your physical health could be in danger, and that's not okay. Like, we need to get you to safety so that you can work on clearing your mind and clearing out what's going on in there. And again, we're all here for you, okay? Deluxe Switch, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to navigate it as delicately as possible by also being as honest as possible, you know. Emmy's comment is going up because Emmy says, I feel so great today. I know exactly what I'm doing and where I'm going. Everything is working out perfectly. Emmy, whether or not you are affirming your current, manifesting your future, or flipping your current, I don't even care or need to know. All I know is that you're doing it right. And that's what I want you to know. Oh. Okay. Ooh, this has been an interesting day energy-wise. I want to talk to you guys about something because I just oh, thanks, Brandon. I have a super chat. I didn't see it. Okay. Thanks, Brandon. Let's go. Okay. See, Zach. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, manifesting SP, is it just imagining slash affirmations and self-concept every day until the 3D catches up? Almost. You almost had me. You had me until. You had me up until you said the word until. So what you're telling me here, this is what you said. And I know you didn't mean like this, but I just like, this is fun for me when I get to make light of this because I get to have some fun in this too. So manifesting an SP, is it just working on my thinking and my feelings and my ideas and the things I'm saying about myself and loving myself until they show up and then I go back to being my old miserable piece of shit self? Not that you are, but that's like what it sounds like. It's like, then I just go back to being my old me and fucking shit up, right? I just have to be good until they get here and then I can just fucking relax again and not give a shit anymore. That's what I hear when I see that kind of stuff. So does that sound right? No. Once they show up, you better still be that person if you want to maintain the relationship. And you better still be that person if you want to be a partner that someone actually should be with. Like, this is, you just unlocked something for me here. Ooh, this is a little nasty. Sorry. It's got like some stank on it a little bit, guys. Ooh, sorry. I'm trying to form it and it just keeps getting stronger in my head. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Shit. Damn it. And I don't want to affirm it. I don't want to fucking affirm it because I just said, oh God, I'm gonna say this and it's only gonna help people affirm even less the circumstances. Okay. All right. So I see so many people worried about the quality of partner their SP is and not giving one fucking damn ounce of a fuck of a care what kind of partner they are trying to be for that person. How dare you? How dare you spend all of your waking moments trying to control what they're doing, saying that they're not fucking doing it right when you won't do the same thing to yourself? How dare you? And that is what Spirit wanted to say. Oh shit. Oh my god. So Risa. Dina says, be the person you want to be in a relationship with. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not just be a person you want to be in a relationship with, be the person you want to be in the relationship. You're telling me you want to be needy and clingy and fucking sad and looking for the next best thing while you're in your relationship? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me now? Okay. Somebody said, okay, I get that. But when I message them and they haven't to me, is that being what I want them to be, or is it being needy? Is any of that what you just said? This person absolutely loves me, worships the ground I walk on, and cannot wait till they can see me again in the flesh because we have such a great connection, or something like that. It doesn't matter any of the shit that you said because it's not declaring that they want to be with you. So who cares? You're over here worrying about messages and should I send this and did they blah, blah, blah. That's not how somebody who knows somebody wants to be with them acts. Elevate. I mean that with kindness, okay? Ooh, Heyoka says, not exactly living in the end if all you do is manifest someone. Ooh, burn. Oh, Tina says, is it Tina? Said you were going to tell us something before you read the last super chat. What was I talking about? Because I don't remember. Again, Melissa says, elevate, love that. Okay, but in between declaring, do I message him or just wait? You missed the whole fucking point. You missed the whole fucking point if you're asking that again. What is the difference between law of assumption and law of attraction, and which is more effective? That's like asking, like, what is the difference between like gravity and the law of perpetual motion, and which one's more effective? It's like, I mean, they're both effective as fuck, and they're happening all around you, and you have nothing to do with that, and you don't affect it in any way. They both work at the same time in conjunction with each other. The law of assumption is about getting your mind into the place of accepting that what you want is already yours so that you're not doubting, questioning, fearing, worrying, which is what pushes it away. The law of attraction is what then allows it to come to you because it's always coming to you. And since you're no longer pushing it away with those thoughts, it comes through easier. So you use them in conjunction with each other. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I remember. I remember. Thank you. The question I want to ask you guys, because it just popped up because I was like, I want to ask them this question. That was the question. So I just watched a video from Stargirl about life path numbers. And this is like, you guys know, I was an atheist. I didn't really like look into, besides like just like basic astrology, like sun signs, I really did not look into anything beyond the physical. So I just started looking. I watched one video about life paths from Stargirl the other day, and I know people have asked me before about my life path number, but if anybody wants to talk about life paths numbers, let's do that. I should also mention I only know anything about mine and my husband's. So if you want to talk about mine or my husband's life path number, if yours is the same. Hey, because you're a 5. I'm a 4. And all I know is what Stargirl said, but she was just talking about how, oh my God, Dina! Oh my God, I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it. God damn it. She's real. Stargirl's good. I like her. She said, yes. She goes, because she's talking about, and she's talking, because I'm a 4, and she's talking about how she's like, you guys are get it doneers, you're like empire builders, whatever it is that you do, you're going to be successful at it just because you have sheer will and determination. And I literally just was like using the term sheer will and determination for the last couple of weeks, describing like what I do. So I was like, this is crazy. But she goes, you're different from me. I'm a life path 6. I'm like a big teddy bear. And I don't know why, but in that moment, I was just like, I bet Dina's a 6. And here you are. But I also only know about 4s. I know that little tiny bit about 6s, and I know about 11s because my husband is an 11. And then my husband, I was like really shocked that my husband's was, she's like, you're a star seed. You're here to help people with spirituality and all this stuff. And I just thought like, you know, us combined is obviously it's a really good mixture for that. And clearly we're doing it because he helps me a lot. He helps me a lot with being able to show up. Period. Period. Aquarian, you'd like to figure this out. It's just your birthday, all your birthday digits added up. And then if you get to an 11, 22, or 33, then you don't break it down. My husband is an 11. Leanne, what is yours? Mine's a 4. I already said it, but now I'm saying it again. Oh yeah, and how do you figure it out? So it's just all the digits from your birth date added up and then broken down until they make one digit. It adds up to one digit. And then you don't break down an 11, 22, or 33. Heyoka says, Roxy the Emperor makes sense. Strong and sure and tunes into nature. I mean, sounds about right. Powers of Terror says, I want to watch Life. Well, I've only watched the one video, so I'm going to suggest go watch Stargirl Practical Witch. It's from 2019, so it's an older video, and it's about life path numbers. She might have done a newer one since, but that's the one I watched. Ooh, Elizabeth, you're a 22. So you are also going to be a super spiritual, like, conduit from, like, the 2 seconds that I heard about it. Oh, and Gemma, 22. And yeah, the 6, all I heard her say was that it's a teddy bear. I think she said something about art and number 3s being artists. 22s are like 11s, 22s, and 33s are like the spiritual, like star children people. Melissa, you got 10, then you're a 1. 11, or Leanne, you're 11. That makes sense. Anybody in the chat that's not into this, like, why is she just reading off numbers? So that was fun to hear about because it was just so weirdly accurate. Like ways that I've described myself. She like literally said like exact verbatim. Melissa, it's numerology, but this is a life path number. Just look up life path number. And then we're talking about numerology as far as what that number means or signifies. Bevo, yeah, include the year too. Toby, wait. Toby, where did you're over 30. Are you talking about age? Because if you're 30, then you'd be a 3. You just break it down until it's one number. Unless it's an 11, a 22, or a 33. Ooh, Leanne says 6 is very nurturing. They want to help people sometimes to the point of enabling. Leanne. Oh, shit. Oh, Leanne, you're a 6 too? Okay, that makes even more sense. Not the enabling part, but it just like, and the fact that you and Dina are both 6s, that makes sense. Oh, Jaden, you're a 33? That's powerful. Tina says, life path 9s are old souls that have lived many lives, also care about a lot of people. And hey, Oka, I didn't even know that your corresponding tarot was part of it. I think, according to Stargirl, she said 33s you don't break down into a 6. But because it is a 6, you can like you would share kind of traits with that. Because I thought mine's a 4, and I listened to the 22, and I thought that one kind of resonated with me as well. But I should have watched the whole video. But who wants to watch about other people? I just want to watch about themselves. Just kidding. I'll watch the whole damn video so we can talk about it next time. Melissa, okay, number 1 says, overcome all odds, and literally wrote that on a poster yesterday, beat the odds. What? See, this shit's weird, man. Gemma says 4 is the base for 22. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too when she was reading the 22s. I was like, I feel like this resonates too. Rebecca's also a 4. So that was fun. Tiffany says my life path is 8, says I'm good with money. Yes, nice. 38, you're an 11 then, Kat. You're a starseed. Natalie, you saw an XSP that regrets hurting you. Good. You're doing good. Keep going. Don't even question it. Don't worry about it. It's great. Congratulate yourself. Pat on the back. You're doing great, and keep going. Elizabeth, this is fun. I like this kind of stuff when I know enough to be a part of the conversation. Life path number 4, major arcana Emperor. Yes, I'll take that. Emmy, you're a quadruple Aries too. Holy shit. Wow. Are you a new soul? That's crazy. Wow. Do you often find yourself like having, this is a weird question, but like having to learn lessons, like a lot of lessons that other people like seem to already have learned, or like I don't know, like I'm asking because Aries are like the baby of the zodiac, and it's like a new sign, and for you to have like so much of it is just interesting to me, like how that might play out in your life as far as like discovering new things, or like how you're growing. And I don't know, I'm interested. Aquarius says my SP wants a brand new start with you. Of course they do. Megan, is the new moon best time for manifesting? You're always manifesting. So it's always the best time. Like the now moment is always the best time to manifest what you want. Literally any now moment is the best time for you to grab a hold of your thoughts and point them towards your manifestation. Bruja, do I think that repeating the affirmation would speed up the manifestation? I think repeating the affirmation is more about brainwashing yourself than speeding up the manifestation. There is no such speed. Time is not real. Like, the manifestation's already here. You are pushing away with it with your thoughts. And so it can't find itself you can't find it in your reality because you keep saying it's not there, So like, if you need to speed up why would someone need to speed up a manifestation? Because the manifestation's not here and I really want it to be here. That's why. Otherwise, you wouldn't even ask that question. So do I think repeating the affirmations will speed the manifestation? I would say yes, if you're repeating them enough to change your thinking into believing that what you're fucking saying is actually happening. Oh, Emmy. Okay, I love it. I'm so glad I asked you. I'm so glad I asked this question. Okay, Emmy says, my tarot lady says I'm actually most likely on the second cycle of the zodiac. So I've mastered all the signs already. I find that I know things without reason all the time. I've always been way wiser than makes sense. People tell me I'm an old soul. Ah, interesting. So you're coming around for another go round. That's pretty fucking cool. Can I talk about karma and manifesting? Can we create bad karma for ourselves? Yeah, okay. I don't think that I don't know. I don't know if I'm qualified enough to answer this question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know. Where I'm at is I don't think that bad karma is real. I don't think that bad exists. Like in the way we think of it. I think that's more of like a human construct. But then if you look at like the law of one, they talk about people who are negatively oriented, like souls that are negatively oriented that would need to go back and do the whole like earth thing again and negative and be positively oriented this time so that they could ascend their ultimate goal of evolution as a soul. So I don't know. I just don't know. I really personally don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Okay. Zach, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I discovered Neville and everything clicked. I manifested 6 things in August and changed my mom's explosive attitude. Oh, wow. So I was asking to manifest an SP because I've been single for a while. I feel like I've unplugged from the matrix. Okay. So stay unplugged. If you catch yourself plugged in again, just fucking pull the plug out of the wall. Because that's part of what happens is like we get really aware that we're in control and then like something will happen and we completely forget and we just act like humans again. So as soon as you become aware again, get back into it and try to maintain it as long as possible. And you're doing great. So now my advice to you would be learn to revel in just like the power of your creation, the ability for you to manifest anything. The fact that you did what you did with your mom shows you that you can kind of just do anything really. And being as content as possible as many times throughout the day as you can, while knowing that part of that contentment is because even more amazing things keep coming. And like, I can barely even enjoy how content I am in this moment because something not even better, like it's bad, but just another even amazing thing is coming around the corner. So I better enjoy this right now because this moment's going to be gone. And I'm going to have a new moment to enjoy. And I want to get all I can out of this. I want to suck. I don't know why I just heard suck every last drop. I get every juice, all the juice, right? So my advice for you is just to revel in being and get really comfortable in the fact that you're creating all of this and just start experimenting and sending things out and know that like love is happening and unfolding around you. And the fact that you're going to be radiating in this place of like, damn, I can do anything and life's amazing and I'm in control, that great partners are just going to naturally be drawn to you because great things are drawn to you and great people are drawn to you. And some of them are just going to happen to be single and ready to mingle with you, especially if you intend that they are. So just keep going, like my best advice is keep going. If that's what you want, then understand it's going to happen. The single for a while thing, get rid of it. It has nothing to do with who you are now, because what that period of time did was get you right here to this moment where you are completely in control and aware of that. So I'm excited that an amazing person's coming into my life to make me feel even more fulfilled than I already am, if that's even possible. I don't think it is, but why don't you prove me wrong, universe? Thank you. Something like that. Natalie says, Roxy answering all my unsaid questions again through others in the chat. We are all connected in an amazingly wonderful way. It's true. It's true. And Esther Hicks says it all the time too. She's like, if you're here in the room, your question will get answered if you listen, if you pay attention and not think that it's not about you because you're not sitting in the chair. Yamato, how to prepare for my SP, because I feel like I'd freak out if I actually met her right now. Look at why would you freak out? What does that mean? What does that say? Why do you feel that way? What can you do instead? What can you say about yourself instead to not think that way, and then make yourself think those thoughts instead? Thanks, Leanne. Brandon says, that's why I don't ask questions, because they're always being answered. I know, Brandon, you've never asked a question, have you? Like not a manifestation question, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to do last call for super chats. Of course you are, Brandon, I know. Last call for super chats. What do you guys want me to make next week's podcast about? It's my favorite way of getting podcast subjects. F Dreamer says, I always have nothing to ask too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ultimately, the answers are within you anyways. Hey, okay, says that's because as we start to ask, we answer ourselves. That happens a lot too. That always makes me giggle a little bit when I see a question. It's like, how do I do this thing that I'm telling you I'm doing? How do I do this thing? And I'm about to tell you how I do it. Okay. Leah says, I have questions, but I'm scared to ask because I know the answer-ish, or I should know. Well, at least just tell yourself you have the answer in those moments so that you're not cutting yourself off from the information. And Tina, excited to look up all your courses after this live is over. Thanks, Tina. We have lots of stuff. So we have free masterclass. We have free downloads. We have our book club. We've got 3 different courses up right now. And then the brand new one's launching tomorrow. It is live recordings from workshops that we've already had, but they're really good. They were really effective when we did them over the summer. And so you're going to be able to have access to all of those. That's happening tomorrow. It's the Heal and Transform bundle. Also have one-on-one coaching. I got a new ebook on my website, plus all kinds of affirmation and music. Oh, the money album is coming soon. I think it's going to be out on the 20th, September 20th. So it'll be out on iTunes and Spotify and all that. It's not called iTunes anymore. Apple Music, Spotify, and my website. New money album, September 20th. Melissa says, podcast idea, how to distract ourselves. You know what? Okay, I like that idea because what that really says is like what to do while I'm waiting on manifestation, which I made that video probably a couple years, like maybe a year or two ago, but I can make a new one. So Leanne, if you don't mind, how to distract yourself while you're waiting on your manifestation-ish. That's what we'll talk about. And thanks, Melissa. Lee, okay, Lee is new to manifesting. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to yell at you. Excuse me, if I do yell at you, it is all with love and care, and only because I get full of energy. I'm not gonna yell at you right now, but if you were to come back and I did, it's not because I don't love you. So manifesting physical change when the 3D stays the same. Literally, like you're just like, might as well just ask how to manifest, because you know, like things are going to be changing without the 3D appearing. So maybe sometimes they won't, sometimes the 3D will appear, sometimes it won't. It doesn't really matter. That doesn't change the fact that it's still underway. So first off, I have videos about manifesting physical change on YouTube, so check them out. But the thing, it's like, the problem is that you keep saying the 3D is staying the same. And we need to affirm that it's like, you need to stay away from saying that. And then also open yourself up to just different ideas in general from the universe, and different nudges and different ways of doing things. Because I think a lot of people, they want, when they're doing this physical change thing, you want to see the change in the mirror so bad and so fast that when you look in the mirror and you don't see it, you make that known. And that's the problem. And also, I think that people expect, I don't know what they expect to happen with the physical change thing, but I just feel like the nudges and the impulses and the ideas and the things that you get along the way need to be opened up to and listened to, because there's probably more going on under the surface than you're allowing in, and things would work out for you maybe better and faster if you weren't so focused on the fact that things aren't changing. And that's kind of with every manifestation, but definitely with a physical change. When you're looking in the mirror and you don't see a change, you say that you do every single time, no matter what. You cannot be putting yourself down and then expecting it to get better. Like, you have to stop saying that. Should you look at old pictures of yourself to manifest changes in your body? I mean, if you can, without just saying that it's your old you and not your current you, and that's how you look now, and that you love your body the way it is. Saying, if you say that you love your body the way it is, then your body can appear the way that you love it to be, right? Like, if you keep saying that it's not what you want it to be, then it'll never look the way you want it to look. Tiffany, can we talk about how you can experience a new world in your reality? It's all internal. The new world, you said, okay, sometimes things catch my attention, I react to it. I do my part to clean it up, but wonder what your thoughts are on that. My thoughts are on it is that the new world is internal. Okay, here's another one. Everybody's looking for their 3D world to change before they want to change. That's not how it works. If you want a new world, you have to create a new world internally first. You have to have a world where you don't always react. And if you do, it's not a big deal, because it doesn't mean anything. It's still unfolding. That's the world that you need to create internally, so that's the world you can see externally. Oh, thanks, Leanne. Leanne linked all the free resources from the site in the chat as well. Okay. Brianna says, can someone manifest bigger boobs, a great job, and the unknown love of their life all at once? What is the best method? LOA has too many techniques. If you can manifest small boobs, a terrible job, and no love of your life, you can absolutely manifest the opposite, because it's all manifestation. So stop focusing on how your boobs aren't the right size. Stop focusing on how your job isn't the right job. Stop focusing on how you don't have what you want, and flip the fucking script. Law of attraction is a way of explaining the constant nature of the, how do I say this? The constant perpetual not regenerative, generative. Your thoughts are constantly generating the 3D reality around you. So law of attraction is just a way to try to make that plainly clear as it can to you. But the fact remains that if you say your boobs are too small and you don't like your job and you don't have a love of your life, that's what you're going to continue to get. You've got to switch your language and your thinking. Megan, thank you for the compliment. You're very sweet. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Lan. Lan's like, Roxy still has some coaching spots left in September. I do have some coaching spots left in September. I might open up a couple more days of the week. I've just been doing them on Fridays, but my calendar gets booked up so fast. So I might pop a couple like Wednesdays or Thursdays on the calendar. So if you're looking for one-on-one coaching and you don't see a time slot available, you can email hello@roxytalks.com and see if we have anything else opening up that's not on my calendar just yet. Sana, yes, that is your boyfriend. Versus, I'm surrounded by loving, caring people who enjoy deliberately manifesting. Yes, you are. Love it. That's great. That's a great affirmation. Okay, so you got this, Natalie. This is Bunny Cat. Oh, here. This is Bunny. We also call her Bunny Cat. We also call her Cram because she's a Krampus. She seems very sweet on the live stream, but she terrorizes us most of the time. But she's so soft and cute, so it's hard not to let her. Okay. Aquarian. Yeah, come get coaching with me. Let's talk. Let's chitty chat. All right. I think I hit my wall. So Megan, I don't really know enough about crystals. Like, I know as much about crystals as Google tells me. You know what I mean? I don't really know enough about it to like. That's why some, people ask me about, someone keeps asking my opinion on subliminals or other things. It's like, I just don't have enough of an opinion to really talk about it. Like, I know as much as you know. I know as much as a Google search will tell you on some of these topics. And that's why I just kind of don't really, like, I don't want to sit here and regurgitate Google. Just, you guys have Google already. It's free. Queenie, what are your thoughts on working on manifestation and getting tarot readings for advice? I think that it's fine as long as you're using it for calibration purposes and not as like an end all be all. Or if you're the type to like let a psychic reading like ruin your fucking life and carry that with you for the rest of your life, then probably not. Don't do that to yourself. But if you can look at it and say, okay, that's my current, energy or path, and if I move into something else and it's just going to be different, then we're good to go. Then I say use it as a tool because that's what it is. And yes, Leanne, thank you. Leanne also says, email us at hello@roxytalks.com with any questions or testimonials. We would love to hear how Roxy's teachings have impacted your life. And yes, we would. Thank you. Viviana says, I'm an abundant manifestor. All my manifestations come true. Yes, ma'am. Shanti, what's going on with my tarot readings? Nothing. To be honest with you, I filmed like 2 more tarot videos and then I got stopped up in the editing process, and I just have not edited them. So they're just sitting in Final Cut, just sitting there. Do I believe in therapy? Yeah, I have a therapy session tomorrow. Are my lives going to continue being on YouTube? I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out the best like way to set up the system. Like I'm trying to figure out how to mimic the system on my website. And so that's kind of where we're at, is the like software side of it. So if anybody knows like software stuff and knows about chats and things like that, feel free to email us with advice about creating a similar environment on my website. But we're still working on that. My thoughts on law of assumption. I actually talked about it already earlier. It's already happening. It's just you deciding, using the power that's already around you and at your, what's the word? At your, I don't want to say disposal, but you know, it's at your fingertips already. Yes, we are on our way to 100K. Yay! How therapists and manifestation go together. Okay, if you're going to therapy and you want to know how to manifest, even though you're going to therapy, go to therapy to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you and why you're manifesting what you're manifesting. Then when you're not in therapy, use 360 method, which is my signature method, or some other thought and feeling management system to change the internal programming and thoughts, expectations, fears, worries, doubts, beliefs that you uncover while in therapy. So just like psychics or tarot use therapy as a tool to see what is within you so that you can change the direction of it and stop manifesting the same old shit for yourself. Claire says, first thing I hear, go to therapy and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. Hey, man, it's not terrible advice. But that's just part of the story. Figure out what's wrong with you and then do something about it. Leanne, you're the best. Leanne says she talks about law. I talk about law of assumption at 1 hour and 33 minutes into this live stream. Thank you, Leanne. Kat, sometimes when I manifest, some people say it doesn't work or stupid and you can't get it. And I'm very discouraged. What should you do? Stop listening to them. Listen to people on this channel who are manifesting constantly all the time. Like, don't. If someone tells you that you can't do something, why the fuck are you listening to their opinion? Unless they're talking about something, like if it has to do with your health, if you're doing shit that's going to put you or the people around you in danger, of course, they probably, people care about you are probably saying something true. If it doesn't fall into that category, stop listening to people telling you what you can and can't do. That's the first problem, is like, who the fuck do you, what are you even talking? All they're doing is mirroring your own insecurities to you. So don't listen to your insecurities. That's just a waste of a thought and an affirmation. Hey, Hoka says, stop telling anyone anything. That too. Liv says, sometimes therapy can be kind of because I feel like repeating the old story doesn't help me, but I agree, figure out your stuff. Then maybe you need a different therapist. You need somebody that's going to help you uncover stuff that you don't see so that you can work your way out and through it. If you're just rehashing old stuff and you're not seeing the value of it, then find somebody that you do see value in. Queenie asking about my 360 method. That's my signature method. It's basically boiling down to, I always say the cornerstones of it, awareness and discipline. It means we're always paying attention to what we're saying and how we're feeling and what we're emitting to the universe, because that's constantly, I like that, emitting and admitting what we're emitting and what we're admitting, like, what we're affirming. So whatever it is that's going on in your mind and in your world, what you think it is going to be your future. So 360 method is paying attention to what you're thinking now, stopping yourself. This is where the discipline comes in, and saying something different so that can manifest instead. And no matter what is happening in your 3D, you realize that it's completely irrelevant and it's only happening for the sole purpose of giving you opportunity to actually say what you want it to be, which is a free $1,000,000, if you want to think of it like that. So that's my 360 method is my signature method. And I have a program coming out. Probably won't be out till next year. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but you know what? It's going to come out when it's ready in divine timing. So in the meantime, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can grab one-on-one coaching with me at roxytalks.com. And we have a brand new workshop. No, it's a bundle of workshops coming out tomorrow. It's 5 recordings of live workshops that we've hosted. Take them off the pedestal, self-care, self-love, actually, but self-care, self-love, letting go, mental diet, and scripting workshop. The mental diet and the scripting are not available anywhere else except for in this bundle, and it all drops tomorrow, and it will drop with a Labor Day discount. So there's going to be a Labor Day flash sale on this product, which drops tomorrow. So if you're not on my email list and you would like to get notified when that sale drops and when the product comes out, then you can sign up for my email list at my website, roxytalks.com. Scroll down to the bottom. And of course, we got free content, downloads, masterclasses. We've got upgraded courses and workshops you can get started on right now if you want to just start working on your situation. If you're manifesting a relationship, we have the Manifest and SP workshop. It's our best-selling and #1 favorite course, and changing people's lives all over the place. Thank you. And then Dina's got the website linked, and then we also have it pinned in the comment if you want to go there. Udemy says your emails are always so helpful. Thank you. We really, really try to put a lot of love into and care into our emails and making sure that we're offering, real value to you and giving you something. If you're opening that, you're going to leave that email having something make you feel better, nugget of information, idea, clarity, something or other. So thank you. I appreciate that. And if you want a couple emails a week about manifestation and affirmations and how to better your life, whatever that means to you, head to roxytalks.com and sign up for my email list. Or download any of our free content, and that'll get you on there as well. Leanne says the hub for all things Roxy. Yeah, and we got, all right. So let me talk about little things that are coming down the line, because we're just kind of, now that the fall's coming through and we're wrapping up summer, we have new merch coming through. I know we've been talking about merch for a while, so the merch is coming. We have the money album, the songs, it's 6 money affirmation tracks, and these are like more song tracks. So if you've watched the hour-long money video I put up, it's that one plus 5 others in a similar vein. They're all Malachi produced the tracks. They're definitely like kind of jazzy, bouncy, hip-hoppy little ditties. And they're all affirmations regarding money and wealth and stuff. So that's going on to iTunes, and I keep saying iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all that junk. Should be out September 20th and on my website as well. And those are fun. Drizzy Drake says I'm in favor of albums. Well, thanks, Drake. Yeah, me too. And we got like music coming out too. I know I've been saying that for a while, but it's still coming. And Dina says Malachi, aka the King of Beats. We'll just put this on the screen. Malachi is such a great producer. Malachi and I met on 11/11/11. It's about to be our 10-year anniversary. And we just, we met in Denver, and we're both now out here in LA, and like, it's just crazy sometimes to think that we are like still making music and like doing the dream together, because we started out so long ago working together. We were in like a little, kind of like a Black Eyed Peas, like hip hop pop group. And we did that for a while, and we kind of went our separate ways for a while. We moved to LA separately, and then we just started working together again. And it's just been really, it's really, I mean, synchronistic and I don't even know. It's a universal thing for us to work together. So we both really care a lot about what we do and what we create and how it helps and how it'll affect you. So we're excited to do more. There's so new money album coming. It's affirmations, and then we'll have like more actual songs coming sooner after that. And new merch coming very soon. Oh, you did me. You're in Denver? Yeah, we were in Denver for a long time. I think Malachi's from, yeah, Mally's from Denver. I'm from LA, but we both lived there. Erica says, I can't wait to buy tickets to a Roxy concert one of these days. I can't wait to see you there, Erica. Me neither. I'm so excited. A meetup or a retreat, definitely we'll be doing those in some fashion for sure. Heather, welcome. Liv, yes, I do know who Abraham Hicks is. I was just listening to some Abraham today. Heyoka says, same sort of here. I chose my old friend I grew up with to record my new music and we make magic. He gets what's in my head. That's the thing. See, I think about a lot too. Like if I were to like not go with Malachi and go to someone else, like it honestly sounds like retraining a new partner, like all your fucking quirks, all your idiosyncrasies, all your desires, all your shit, like retraining a new, like a new, I don't want to say lover, but you know what I'm saying? Like a new partner. It's that same kind of feeling of just like, oh my God, to try to explain to somebody 10 years of friendship and sharing music co-creation, and like he knows my genres like so well. He knows my voice. He knows what I like. Like it's just to think of trying to update somebody else on all that is like, oh, no thank no thank you. I'll be fine. We're good. We got a good thing going. Okay. Oh, you work from home. Heather works from home on Mondays. Mindset Monday. Yeah, turn it up. Your neighbors want to hear it too. Natalie says, I'm at the retreat with Roxy and all you wonderful people have the most amazing time. Yes, we will. And there's a post in our forum on my website asking if if we did a live retreat, where we should go. Like, where would you want us to go? We have a little post there so we can kind of collect answers. Dina says, reminds me of going to a new hairdresser and they have no clue how to handle your hair. It's the same thing. And you're just like, I'll just, no, we're good here. I don't need to go anywhere else. Bruja, is it when practicing flipping thoughts, is it normal to feel some mentally tired? I would say probably, yeah, but like, don't look at it as like, oh, I'm so tired of doing this. Look at it like, how tiring is it to have those thoughts in your mind that you're battling? Like, I think to me, it's way more tiring and detrimental and stressful to have all that bullshit going on in my mind than it is to battle against them. I would take battling them all day, every day over allowing myself to sit and ruminate in them. But that's just me. Okay. All right. I gotta go. Oh my God. It's 4:00. Oh my God. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Tomorrow, if you are interested in the brand new Heal and Transform bundle, which is 5 live workshop recordings, self-love, take them off the pedestal, letting go, mental diet, and scripting bundle, the last 2 which are unavailable anywhere else, roxytalks.com. It drops tomorrow with a Labor Day sale. So yeah, check that out. If you want to get notified, sign up for emails at my website, roxytalks.com. Also a bunch of free content. Connect with your fellow community members in our forum. We have a book club. We got affirmation videos. We've got inspirational music. We've got all kinds of anything, really. If you want to manifest something, roxytalks.com has got you covered. Okay. And let's do a group affirmation. Tiffany, you already have a career that pays you to be the front row person at concerts. Just say that you're paid to do it. You're paid well. You're paid more than you need to survive. And oh my God, you always have more money than you even know to do it. Okay. Ooh, Aquarian. I love it. That's what our group affirmation is going to be. Leanne, it's right above your comment. I love Aquarian says, I am a success story. Can we say that? What do you guys think about that? I kind of like it. I am a success story. I am a success story. Yeah. Okay. Can we? Or I have the best life ever. What do you guys think? People are popping through already. All right. I am a success story. Yes, I am a success story. I am a success story. And when you ever feel like that's not true, think about all the things that you've manifested, whether it's something that you thought of one time or something that you wrestled to the ground. It doesn't really matter. You did that and you are a success and you are a success story. And if you continue to tell the story of success, then you will continue to be a success. That's how it works. I love it. Yes, I am a success story and have the best life ever. Damn right. Yay. I love you guys. Yay. We're so fun. Pumpkin spice. Thanks for the emojis. We needed those. Thank you. Yes. Jennifer, thank you. I'm so glad that they are working for you. Everybody here, I love you guys. Be the success story. Say that you are. Okay, let's have homework. So this week, let's have our, I'm a success story. Let's have that be our resounding affirmation for the whole week. And write it down somewhere right now. Put it on a card or put it on a sticky note. Put it somewhere you'll see, I am a success story. And every day for the next week, I want you to, whatever works for you, start the day or end the day. Start your day or end the day or both with just reveling in and congratulating yourself on something you've manifested. Big, small, little, here, now, yesterday, 20 years ago, doesn't really matter. A lemonade to $1 billion. Every single day for this next week, I want you to celebrate your success and acknowledge yourself as a success story, either first thing in the morning or before you go to bed every day this week. And then when we come back next week, let's see what happens, okay? I am a success story. Yes. I am success. Success. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. All of these beautiful success stories in here in this chat right now. So amazing. Yes. I love it. And be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. If you need us or have any questions or ideas, what we can do to bring you the content that you want, you can email us at hello@roxytalks.com. And of course, sign up for one-on-one coaching with me there if you would like me to help you pinpoint your limiting beliefs, where you're kind of repeating your cycles, what affirmations you can use, help you with your manifestations, etc. roxytalks.com. Free content, courses, workshops, books, ebooks, forums, merch. We got it all. Music, anything that you need to keep yourself on track. We got it. So I love you. I appreciate you. You are a success story. And don't forget your homework this week. Celebrate your success by affirming it and congratulating yourself on something you've manifested every single day this week when you wake up or before you go to bed, or both if you want to get that extra credit. Okay. And then next week, we'll come back and see what the results of that are, of celebrating our successes and calling ourselves successes. Okay. Start your day. Put success story on your name tag first thing in the morning. I think we should be doing it morning and night, but figure it out on your own. See what works for you. You are a success story. Powers of Tarot says, heck yeah, I'll do 30 days of alignment again. Yes, there we go. That's the ticket. That's the attitude. 30 days of alignment. That's how I changed my entire life. I've been doing it ever since that first day. And yeah, Dina says class is dismissed. Okay, bye. Do the 30 days of alignment. Do it all. RoxyTalks.com. Follow us on Instagram and check out the podcast out every Wednesday at 9 a.m. PST. Come chat with us in the group, Facebook group, Black Moon Society. And come chat with us on the website too, roxytalks.com/forum. If you're reading any of our books in the book club, please come leave a comment about it and tell us how you experienced it, how you liked it, and what happened. And I will see you next week. Okay, I love you. Appreciate you. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power of believing you. Bye.